Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Bread's Bakery broadcast. This is episode 7, if I remember correctly. I think I do. We're back with another It's going to be a great episode. Yeah, woo! Awesome episode time. I've got a bunch of guests here, and they're all super cool. Soul has handcuffed himself to the stool, so he's still here for his third straight week. Hello, Soul.
Types of job, baby. Hello.
Yep. And then now we got Jumpy having a nice bowl of something. What are you eating, Jumpy?
Oh, bro, this cereal you gave me is just so tasty. I'm kind of sleepy though, but it's cool. It's nice.
Cool. And then we have Billock as well.
Oh,
All right. So how you guys doing?
all good. Thankfully, long weekend for me, so I'm just
Oh, I'm
playing
jealous.
a lot of video games, catching up to a lot of movies, watching gameplays on YouTube. Very nice. Very chill.
Yeah, I'm about the same boat.
Is anybody playing Elden Ring DLC?
No.
No.
I need to pick
No,
that up
but
at
I
some
gotta
point.
watch that.
As I say, I don't play any of the Souls games, but like everybody always talks about. Like, everybody's been talking about the Elden Ring DLC that came out, and I was like, oh, what if anybody else is playing it?
You
I
know,
like
I have a
seeing
bunch
every
of.
time that.
Sorry, go ahead.
Red.
I was just
It
gonna
got-
say every time FromSoft comes out with anything, I love seeing the people complain about how hard it is every time.
I
Oh,
wanted
yeah.
to say the same. They have mixed reviews because it's too hard. Too hard. Yeah.
You guys should
well,
check out this new game, Still Wakes the Deep. It's so damn cool, dude.
Oh yeah. What's it about?
The
saw it.
It's basically a horror game where you're in an oil rig and you
Oh boy.
drill something that you shouldn't have drilled and it all goes to shit.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's amazing, dude. It's like
Super
they
spooky.
fit like at least 4 or 5 phobias inside the game. Like it's
I love
it's
drilling
so
things
good.
I shouldn't have drilled.
Sure. Yeah. Relatable content then, I hope.
Oh boy. Yeah, I have to check that out or look for a playthrough of it because that sounds pretty interesting actually.
Yeah.
Like,
Really
you have like 4 hours of gameplay because it's story driven. So
Yeah, yeah,
Pretty
it's
good.
3 to 4 hours, yeah. And they're all Scottish, so the accent is just
Ooh.
perfect.
Hell yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, that sounds like fun.
Yeah.
It's a cool
100%
game.
recommend that one.
All right. Well, we got a lot of stuff to talk about this week as the regular season wrapped up, and now
Finally.
It's over.
the finales are set. So we'll get started. First of all, though, I forgot to go to the small talk side. The Bread Bowl, Bread Bowl 4 signups are open.
Let's go.
We're back.
Every single one of us is joining, I assume.
I imagine so.
yeah.
Yeah.
I might
Hell
be a
yeah.
bit busy between the finales and the King of Mountain stuff.
No, and that's
No, but
that's
it's
fair.
it's jam jelly. You have to.
The jelly jam.
The jelly jam.
Yeah, jelly jam.
So good.
Yeah, wait until so I have one of the tracks that's not released yet. It's done. It's been done for like months now, and it's called Jelly Jam, and I'm excited to release it because it's one of my favorite tracks that I've done so far.
Nice.
So it should be good. But yeah, if you want in on this, head to the WRU server and go to the signups thread and just say that you want in, and then I'll give you a little thumbs up, and that means you're registered. The winner gets $25 USD or something equivalent, or if you're feeling charitable and don't want to go through the trouble of receiving $25 USD, I'll double it and send it to a reputable charity. So, yeah, I mean, why not? I mean, if you're not really busy,
Yeah,
why not?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Also, one of the best and funnest events, so why not
Yeah.
take part in it?
it's gonna have the same format as last time, more or less. So we'll have like a We'll have qualifying groups. They'll be set randomly, and then do 6 races, tally the points, and then that'll set like the finale groups. But I'm gonna try and make better names for the finale groups so it's less confusing. Last time I made it a little too confusing, so I'll do a little better on that this time. And this time I'll remember that I think it's Spleezu and Gambler can't be in the same group. I'm pretty sure that was the group that
because
had
the
an
game-
issue. The game was like,
Yeah,
no, you two
yeah.
can't play together. So I haven't forgotten about that. Won't be an issue
Game's
this
great
time.
with no flaws.
Yeah, no issues at all. It's definitely not a dead game now that the final content expansion came out, the Mercedes pack. Yeah.
Well, of course, it's been dead for longer.
It's
than
okay. It was a dead game anyways. It started dead and it's gonna end dead. You know?
Everything ends dead, to be fair. But yes, it's
Yeah.
been dead for a while, it seems. But yeah, if you want in, join. If you have any questions, there's a Discord thread for discussion. You can just ping me there, or you can DM me. Yeah, we'll talk more about all the events, including the Bread Bowl later, and I'll release a lot of news on this podcast, Breadcast, whatever you want to call it. I'll like tease tracks and things like that over time. But nothing else for it today. So yeah, go join.
Also July 20th, so we got time. You
Oh
got time
yeah,
to prepare, to
we'll
pick a car,
got
to
about
make
a month,
delivery.
so plenty of time.
Yeah.
So, we're gonna see this slide 3 times because last week all 3 leagues were on Cosmic Drift.
Yeah.
We talked about this track a lot because we recorded the last episode right before the Nitrox finale. Do we all still feel the same way about the track after having run those races? About how it's super on edge and gotta be on this or you're gonna fly off the track?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah,
well,
that is correct. It's
then
it's a fun track nonetheless.
Oh,
Like,
for sure.
It's pretty cool.
I think it says a
It
lot.
feels satisfying.
It says a lot that even Kami came out of that saying that track was more difficult than we thought it was when we were doing track validating for it.
Yeah. That's fair, yeah.
Like,
Because it
was
looks easy. Like the corners look wide open and it
Exactly.
looks like you can easily drift it. But to take the optimal line and to get one single clean lap where you like perfectly ride the black strips is just rare, and it feels so damn good when you get it.
There was
But
too
yeah,
much
it's
room
hard.
for errors, and once you're out, you're out. There's no way of recovering unless other people die.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta have like if you make a
But the
mistake, you have
track
to have
itself is
true
fine.
pace.
Ah.
Like, you gotta have
Yeah.
real good pace to run back because yeah, it's tough.
Oh, dude. I had to die on lap 3.
Yeah, we can check that out if you want. We got
Yeah, I saw
Billock here
Soul
too.
wipe out right in front of me.
Yeah.
Did I post a POV or not? I'm
I
not
don't know.
sure.
We've got to have some POVs. And speaking of street, that's that time for
Sure,
that
I
right
don't
now because this is Street League. We're talking about Street League right now.
Yeah.
Soul's like, no.
The PTSD is activating. Oh no.
Killing me.
Oh. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, here we'll do Billock's POV because Billock had a good race.
Pretty solid.
Oh, it's muted. Check it out. Oh, also,
You want
actually, I'll mention that later. Whoop.
Hell of a lobby, dude. Jeez.
Yeah,
the
can we just
lobby was stacked.
look at this?
Dude, that
This
was
fucking
sick.
lobby is loaded.
Yeah.
Everybody in here is so freaking quick. Like, That's like an
I just wanted
Acceleron
an
lobby.
easy- I wanted an easy race. I didn't get it.
no, man, it was just hyper competitive. Like, what a group.
Oh,
So,
man.
to remind everybody, this was Collisions On. This is the only
Yeah.
Collisions On race for this track this weekend, and
Yep.
because of that, it's it was very chaotic because this track was made. It felt like it preferred. It definitely raced better with collisions off. I'll just say that.
Yeah,
Yep,
I mean, with
definitely.
Oh
as
man.
competitive as we all are.
Oh my god.
It's like, I know the outcome, and I'm still scared watching this replay because it's so on edge.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can watch my POV too. I was chasing RJ the whole time, dude.
I mean, I was right behind you two the whole race.
Yeah, you can
I
see
know,
that.
I
Yeah.
know.
I was say you can already tell this is the leading group of three, like establishing themselves.
Fidestic was also there, like he was fighting for a position as well. It was
Oh yeah.
basically me, Fidestic, RJ, and Billock.
So you can still see in the mini map that Bizor and Fidestic are like in reach, and Animax
Oh
was
yeah.
right there too. I saw him there for just a moment.
I think he died.
Yeah, this corner right here was such a weird one. You had to like finish your boost and then take a corner. Like if you boosted too late, you were just gonna fly off that corner. And this is one of those corners we were talking about where like the track actually leans to the outside, so it kind of, you know, if it's deceptive, you really kind of need to be on that inside portion, or you'll lose a lot of time.
Dude, I'm not even letting go of RJ, dude. Like I'm
Yeah,
so
you're just
on
right
him the
there.
whole time. Dude, on him the whole time, man. And that screwed me over, by the way, because on lap 3, RJ was too slow. I tried not to boost into his back, and then, yeah.
That's like one of the things I don't like about, like one of the reasons why I'm very okay with more collisions off racing is
Yeah.
because like you don't have to worry about like on one lane tracks you can actually, you know, make a pass. You don't have to worry about accidentally running someone off the road. You can just go.
Yeah. Like, I made the quick decision to just alter my, my angle, but that caused me to crash into a wall and then just die. I didn't
Yeah.
want to kill RJ. That like I was like, okay, I could boost into his back and kill him, or I just kill myself in the process, and that's what happened. I just
I think on lap
collisions
3 I
on,
had a
man.
close save, if I remember right.
No, I died. I
Woo.
died twice on that turn.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, there was that.
Just wait till we get to my POV from the Acceleron race. I don't know if you guys saw my POV, but I nearly crashed like
Oh, yeah.
3 fucking times, dude.
Look
was
at this. Like,
On edge. This group is close though. It's just the 4 of you now. Like Animax and Bizor have
Fidestic is
dropped off.
fighting now. Look, Fidestic is fighting now.
Oh
Like
yeah, he's
he
there.
came, like
And
he
he's in
came out
second.
of nowhere, and I was surprised to see Fidestic, and I was like surprised to see how good that car can be. So I got interested in that car.
Yeah, you can tell that it's getting rough now as you guys all went wide there.
Yeah.
Asking
Billock,
Fidestic some room, didn't want to
I
knock
was
him
say
off.
Billock with the tactical slowdown. Did not get.
I race pubs a lot, so I'm used to racing collisions on.
Yeah, I've made some tactical slowdowns with the collisions on races. This. Whoa! Holy crap!
Oh, that
Holy
was
crap!
close, bro.
Yep.
That's
was so
crazy.
Close.
Wow, that's nuts. What a
Yeah.
save. You actually clip in the checkpoint, like, straighten the car out. That's so
Yeah.
crazy.
Uh-oh.
Almost got stuck on Soul there and flipped on the cannon.
Yeah,
You guys
things
listen-
happen when
Yeah.
people are
You just listen
too
very
close to each
quietly,
other in the
or
cannon.
listen very carefully. You
And
can hear
this is where I
PTSD.
die.
Oh,
That's
man.
me. That's,
Just
Yeah, I wasn't even
straight
sure what
on.
happened.
yeah. And
You
that
just-
caused me to lose the race.
Oh,
Dude.
it's such a bummer.
Yeah, I couldn't catch up with RJ, but he already had an invite, so it passed down to me.
So
Yeah.
Billock
Nice.
gets the invite, and yeah, I mean that shit's crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, on tracks like these, especially where there's pretty much only one line you can take, and if you're too fast or too slow, people are gonna die if it's collisions
If-
on. There's no way
do
around
you
it.
have my POV or not? No.
Yeah, we can pull up your POV and hop to that spot, if you want.
Yeah, please do it.
Okay, all right.
That's
Only
do
because
it.
you're asking.
Yeah, get it over with. Ah. You can go even slow-mo, like ultra slow-mo,
It's just
because
slow mode.
bec- because because not only did I crash into that fucking wall, I tried to save it, and I clipped into Fidestic's back, which acted as a ramp, which catapulted me out of the track, and I was gone twice. Look at it.
There we go.
This is the
Full
like
screen
this
it.
is one of the
Here it
moments.
comes.
I'm
No, here it
thinking he goes
comes.
for this barrier, so I have
I'm
to
about to.
jump, okay?
We need to
And
go
I'm
back
like,
to.
instead of crashing
Oh.
into his back, I crash into this wall, which causes me to bounce back. And I'm boosting now. And I'm gonna boost
Oh shit.
into the iridium of Fidestic, the ramp moment. Yep, that's it. Equipment is not.
No.
I'm
And you
dead.
already knew.
I,
You already knew. Frame by frame, you knew at. Oh yeah, we're gonna
yeah,
watch the whole thing again. That's unfortunate.
yeah, yeah,
That's weird. On
yeah.
my POV, he like went sideways all of a sudden.
Yep.
No. Look at it.
Oh.
Ching, and I'm gone.
Look, before
And
he's
then
even off the
I
track,
will
he
re-
knows he's dead. It's so crazy. He's like, "Yep, it's
Yeah.
over."
Yeah. And I boost into Animex after this. Animex is gonna move up now. Look at it. And I died twice now. Like, this is my first death, and then here's
Oh
death
yes,
number
that's
2.
right.
Death number 2.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, it's such a weird
Ah.
interaction. And again, before
Yeah.
you're even off the track, you've already
You want the
reset it.
audio? Just listen what I was saying.
Oh my god, that is so unfortunate, bro.
Yeah, you got it. Oh, in music, I can't play any more of it than that because of the music.
Oh
YouTube will
yeah.
get
Well,
YouTube will get real mad at me.
it is free music, so YouTube can't be mad. I was
Oh,
playing.
gotcha.
I use
It's
video
it's okay.
game music
I,
usually, so that should be
I,
fine.
I I was using nothing licensed, but
Hang
I
on.
was.
I forgot that the I forgot that the it could change the playback speed. So I need to do something real quick. We need to go back. I just need to see this in slow motion.
Oh man.
Where did it
Dude,
happen?
not gonna lie, this whole season, season 6 was not my season. Every time I had to race in collisions on, and I got screwed because of these things every time.
Hang on. I gotta do something super fucking important. When you guys see how
I
important
can't
this
wait.
is, you're gonna be like, "Yep, that's important."
I can't wait for
Where?
collision off.
Acceleron week 9. We gotta go back in time. I gotta see something in slow motion. In the slowest motion imaginable. You guys are gonna know
What do you
immediately.
want?
Hang on. Yep.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah,
mean
we gotta see. We
the
gotta see this
dead?
in slow motion. Hang on. Wait.
Oh, of course, yeah, of
Hold up.
course.
Hold up. We gotta see this in the slowest speed imaginable.
We have to. Come on.
Look at it.
Come
Look at it.
on.
Look at it.
The thing is,
Look
Dan
at
had
it.
the he had the boost of side dash. He just thought
Didn't.
he couldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at him. He's just pointed the wrong way. Poor son of a gun.
But I
Well,
don't know if he
they
would have.
made it to
Like,
Acceleron anyway, so
Well, he
I
wanted
would,
I think he
guess.
wanted the invite more than anything in that race. I think that's what he was more concerned about.
if he would have side
Yeah.
dashed, I'm not even sure if he would have had the speed to cross the finish line before Dasher.
You're right, because he
I
probably would have lost some of the momentum.
Yeah,
But this
and I
is
think
would have
he
been
could
in
have
his
blocked
way
him.
though.
this right
He
here.
could have
Like-
blocked him, yeah.
like he would have been third probably third, but there was still a Matt like with his split image behind him,
Yeah.
and Dasher's gonna boost now, so he would have overtaken Dan. Even
Why
with
does the wheel
Dan
look so
saving
fucked up?
himself.
I mean, we were looking at like 2 pixels, but yeah. I mean,
It's probably clipping into the track a little bit.
Man.
Yeah.
you'll have to see it in slow motion. Not for Dan. Dan's probably sad that it got played in 2 episodes in a row. But hey,
Yeah.
I
Let's
just
make it
didn't even
3
think
then.
about it. It's just I'm gonna open every episode with that clip in slow motion.
Yeah.
No one sees anything but that.
Whoa.
And just Dasher saying, "Fuck you, Dan."
Fuck you.
Fuck you, Dan. Oh
Yeah.
boy. All right, so Street. RJ wins. Billock got second, but it's the first driver without an invite. So Billock gets the invite to the Street League finale.
Yep.
Which brings us to the Street League finale. And if you guys want to, I guess I'll run through the rest of the finishing order. Fedestic third, Bizar fourth, Animax fifth, Yoda was sixth, Soul was seventh after his soul was crushed. Dragon Shark was eighth. Aphex was ninth. What happened to Aphex? Anybody remember?
He probably died as well. He does really good on that car, and I don't think he would have got 9th if he did a clean run. So he probably died somewhere.
Probably. Oh well. Anyway, so he finished ninth, and then Kolurosu, I think I pronounced that right, finished 10th.
Yeah.
Kolurosu. There we go. So, Street League.
Just to be sure.
Street League finale. Here it is.
Oh my god, that lobby is gonna be. Oh no.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be pain.
This is gonna be sweet. So we have Joda from week 1, Weeb from race 2, Frost gets in from week 3. I'm gonna interchange between week and race at this point because I've already done that. So Judas got in with race 4. Week 5, I got my finale invite. Then it was Fedestic in race 6. Aphex in week 7? Whatever. Week 7, yeah. Aphex got his invite. RJ finally stopped getting second and collected the W in week 8. Judge, race 9, got his finale invite, and then Billock got it at the very end of the season. And that is a fucking crew, dude.
Oh yeah, that race is gonna be.
Is it 5 people from Acceleron?
I was doing that math.
Nitrox? Yeah, I think it's 5 and 5.
3, 4, 5. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
What a split. That's crazy.
Let's go, dude.
That's crazy. I love it. Yeah, it's perfectly split down the middle. I think this is going to be a really cool finale because of that, right? 5 of the best drivers from Nitrox.
So you guys gotta win. Yeah, it's 3 car work, so you guys gotta win by just majority.
Yeah, no, it's 3. It's also 3 Bone Shaker Bashers.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
Frost and
Judas, Frost, and Judge.
Judas too. Yeah. Oh my god.
So, 2 teams with 3 invites in the Street League finale. Shaded has 1. Riptide has 2. And then I'm missing somebody.
Hyperspace.
Right. Obviously, Hyperspace Renegades has 1. So yeah, that's pretty hype.
It's a great mix.
I'm excited to see how it goes. We even have an interesting car grouping. I can't remember what everybody's in, but I'm not in a Swift. I'm in a balanced.
Yeah. Joda's in the Drifter Beetle. That's actually a Swift.
Oh right.
I think he's playing with a Beetle.
I think he is.
Yeah.
I thought he was in the
We've
city.
seen. Oh, now I'm not sure.
Well, see, yeah, I'm not sure either. Oh, but we know Fedestic is in
Iridium.
Yep. And RJ's in
on the S2K.
Yep.
I'm gonna split an image.
Yep. Mm-hmm. It's a couple really good cars, and we got some oddballs like Surf and Turf, which is just secretly just turbo busted, but hey.
I personally think it's balanced in this game by the fact that if he touches anything, he dies.
Yeah.
And the boost regen isn't like the first game.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Well, it's not as oppressively bad. as it was in the first game, I think.
Well, so this is the drivers for the Street League finale, so we'll now introduce you guys to the tracks for the Street League finale.
Hunter, let's go.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we had some great tracks for the finale. We're trying something new here. We wanted to do like all the finales are cups, right? They're all cups, but we wanted to try out this possibility for team tracks where like you do 3 separate sprint races. Like lap 1 is one track and it's a sprint race.
Mm-hmm.
And then race, it's like a second lap is just the second race on another sprint track. That way if you have multiple track builders, you can all kind of get represented.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes. We're giving it a shot. It would basically mean like if it was implemented in the regular season, it would just be like a mini cup for that week. So you would have to memorize 3 tracks, I guess, but the tracks are shorter, and 3 of them introduces like a different kind of challenge. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So we're gonna give it a shot. We have Haunter by Swole, if I remember correctly. Yeah.
Yes.
Autumn Ride is by a Gunner.
Yeah.
We have Ghost Riders, which is by Kami.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's Ribcage Rush, which is by myself.
All 4 amazing tracks.
Yeah.
Really
I'm
great
actually...
ones.
So fun fact about this track. I was asked to make it in the first half of the season. So I made it and finished it and submitted it. This was the first league we got done. All the others, we did the finale tracks like right at the end of the season, like week 9, week 9. We started figuring it out.
Mm-hmm.
This one was not the case. They asked me to make this track, and then the week after I finished making this, I won my invite.
Oh, let's go.
So this wasn't one of those like I'm in the finale and also I submitted my own track. This was made before I got the finale invite, so that's kind of cool. I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah, dude.
I'm excited to race all these. Have you guys had a chance to race these tracks?
Yeah, all of them. Yeah. I think Ghost Riders and Ribcage Rush like. They both follow like the Ghost theme, but they offer like really different drive styles.
Mm-hmm.
And then Hunter is mostly speed tech, and it has the best feeling spiral in the whole game. If you've not played Hunter, play it because that spiral feels just amazing.
Yeah,
I
agreed.
only played Haunter and Ribcage Rush, so yeah, both cool tracks. And the spiral, yeah, so good.
Yeah, that's perfect. So yeah, a great mix for a finale cup.
I agree. I'm super excited for it.
Is it gonna be collisions on or collisions off?
So, we had kind of a conundrum with that. We wanted for street. Normally, it's like it's Street League, so collisions on. But we went with collisions off because the tracks were made with collisions off in mind. And also there's a team track, or there's a team on the line through street.
Yeah.
So we figured that the stakes were relatively high. And so we wanted to keep it as fair as possible. So collisions will be off. I know a lot of people are going to be kind of bummed about that, but...
It's only then.
No, yeah, it makes sense.
Well, I mean,
like, you don't want desync to rob you of a team, so yeah, it makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, collisions will be off for these, but I think we're going to have a great time anyway. So, I'm really excited to get out there and race with everybody.
Yeah.
It's
good luck to you guys that have to train for it. It's
Thank you.
my time to chill. I'm not on the finale, so I'm chilling. I'm just gonna watch you guys.
Dude, I've been so busy. I've not had a chance to train at all.
It's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Easy peasy.
Most of the tracks you can just wing it, but with collision off, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna probably do like usual and just start doing some practicing like the week before.
Mm-hmm.
Just start running laps on them.
Yeah, so I'm like, obviously I'm familiar with Ribcage Rush already, so I don't need to practice that one too much. And then the others I just need to get familiar with for the most part. I put most of my focus so far into the Acceleron finale, but I've not really put a whole lot of time into those either. So, all right, we'll move on then. We're off back to Cosmic Drift. Nitrox. This race was really important because going into this week, we had like a 2-point difference between BSB and Hyperspace Renegades.
Yeah.
So it's basically like an all-out shootout between those two teams to see who would get to Acceleron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's already laughing.
And quite a shootout.
Dude, I was in the voice chat like before the race started. Dan just appeared, asked RJ, "Hey, is it you and Nato racing?" And they were both like, "Yeah." Then Dan was like, "God damn it!" You went out of voice chat. He was off, and all of a sudden, instead of who was it again? Velocikatze Judge
Yep.
was
The original
Terrell.
lineup, and then
Yeah.
or no, the original lineup was Veloci and Frost.
Yeah.
And then
it was Frost and Judge in
Yep.
the actual race.
Damn. The try hard.
They were all playing mind games with one another. There was like mind games
Yeah.
the whole time, and I was like, bruh, because they told us different things. They told us different things before, like when we recorded the podcast, and then we went in and then they fielded different lineups. But I get it. I mean, mind games are mind games. I guess it's totally understandable. I get it.
I mean, I like the
Yeah.
mind games CurlWorks did in their own league where it's just all of us would show up to like every practice.
Yeah.
Who's
We
racing? Nobody knows.
usually
It's
knew
4 of
exactly
us.
who was racing every week, but there were sometimes we didn't. But we would all still show up to practice anyway. But we
Yeah.
obviously
Yeah,
left
I
when
was
other people
always
showed up.
yeah, even if I wasn't racing that week, I was always happy to help with practice.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we were all
Yeah.
like that.
We do that too.
Yeah.
We just,
Good teams do that kind of thing.
exactly.
All right, let's look at some POVs. I feel like we gotta pick. Scroll back a little bit.
I haven't watched the POVs, so I don't know who to pick.
I think I watched Jodas. I think he streamed during the race.
Dude, I think
he
RJ
did.
had
I
a
don't
crash.
remember if he had a good
No, he was
vantage
mostly at the front.
point of it. Yeah, I was gonna say I thought he was near the front.
Spoiler alert: he was mostly at the front. Yeah.
I think the best one to see is Judge or Killer if they have it on.
Neither of them posted.
RJ was also fighting, but he crashed somewhere. Something happened.
He doesn't record either, so
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
I guess we'll just go with Yoda. We'll just take Yoda's POV.
Yoda.
Mute and yeah, here we go.
I don't think we were gonna see much.
First of all, can we just take a second? Like, how many cars got boost glitched here? Oh, only 2. It looked like a
Only
lot
2.
more, but it was just 2 of them.
Yeah, gotta love boost glitch. that goddamn thing.
Yeah, I hate to see it.
It's still a thing from the first game, dude. They haven't fixed it.
Oh my god. See what happens when you ride the black strip perfectly? He just overtook like 7 people in one corner.
Yeah, I know. Like, he just had it just right.
Perfect. Whoa.
Leading the race. Dude, Yoda got overshadowed by a lot of the other really good rookies this season. He's really good, just had some crashes that screwed him over a bit.
Yeah. Also, I think the car pick kind of hinders him a little bit.
Just a bit. So the most important thing to watch here, first of all, Shaded Speeders can technically lose the championship here if they have a bad run, but as you can see, they're already near the front for the most part. Big thing to watch is Nader, RJ, Judge, and Frost. Yep. And the thing that was super wild about watching this, because I did manage to hop into the VC and watch this go down, the entire race, oh man, the whole race, these guys were like back and forth. Like just, even if you can't see them on the POV, just watch up here. Like right now you can see Nader's ahead of Judge, which means that's probably, it means that HSR has the second place at this point in time.
Mm-hmm.
And then it changes.
Yeah,
it kept changing a lot. Like, it was super stressful to watch as they go back and forth. So now you've got both of them right here, Nader and RJ, 6th and 7th, which means that now BSB's got it.
BSB's on top.
Exactly. Yeah. So it really was like back and forth on who had the, the second place spot for Acceleron to go to Acceleron. It just changed constantly.
Dude, I was watching RJ. He was like streaming like his POV, and it's kind of a shame that he didn't record it because it was a nail biter. But yeah, like, it was crazy, like really crazy and close.
It's too bad none of them recorded it. Judge said he turned off his PlayStation before he got a recording, and it's like, fuck, dude, that's such a bummer.
Yeah,
that would have been so crazy to watch. I was surprised seeing Gunner this far back, considering he made the trek.
Yeah, true.
Probably just had an unlucky turn or something.
Yeah, I think he had a mistake towards the beginning. It was still just kind of surprising.
Like, this track, ironically, was really good for Swift. Like, he made it for balance cars, but actually, this is a Swift track. Crazy.
The reverb's plot armor didn't last.
Oh, unfortunate.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not gonna see much. I think he didn't finish very high.
The problem is, I think Matthias and Joda were also like comfortably ahead. Let me see if we can pull up, see what this POV looks like. We're in the middle of the second lap. I mean, okay, so from this POV, we kind of get to see the front of the group here. Also, we have a battle for the lead. So, screw it. We'll stay here.
Same team battle for the lead. They're not losing first place anytime soon.
I mean, at least we've got Dasher here and Matthias battling with Joda for the league. But we also can watch the battle for the second place team.
Yeah.
Right there.
And that was changing constantly. Like, that was crazy.
Mm-hmm. Just like, as you can see right now, it looks like, for a second there, it looked like Frost was catching up. Oh, Joda! Oh, my goodness. Whoo! So, now RJ says is in third. It looks like Dasher dropped back at some point. I forget what happened. But so right now, as they keep switching back and forth, that difference is changing who's in the finale because there's a 2-point gap between third and fourth. So
look at you. Nader appeared all of a sudden in the top 5. He was there for like a second or something.
It's probably because of the leaderboard just jittering as much as it does in this game.
Yeah, when people go on the ramp, it considers them off track as far as the leaderboard's concerned.
Yeah, it's just totally busted at times. And because you spend so much of this race on the ramp, it gets weird. So now as it settles down, we can see that Matthias has dropped back. Is that for real? If he actually did drop back, he's the POV to watch here on this last lap. Let me just check in.
It looked like he clipped the inside there on that turn and lost time.
Yeah, hang on. Let me... How far into the last lap are we? We might be a little too far
It
into
was
the last lap. We gotta
like
back
just
up.
before the off-road.
There we go. We're right here. About. So, oh yeah,
yeah,
this is
he's coming
perfect.
back.
This is perfect. We're right
Ooh.
in the middle of the battle. So RJ's right behind him. We got Frost, I think, right in front of him.
And
Yep.
I think RJ made a mistake or something. He crashed on lap 3.
So
Something
now he's
happened.
right behind again. So as you can see, with the way they're currently lined up, it's BSB that gets it.
Yeah. That's lots of points when you get on the podium.
Yep. The podium is a huge boost. So Frost just being on the podium is nail in the coffin.
Yeah, because there's a 2-point gap between third and fourth, like
And then
10
right
to
there,
8.
something happened on that corner. It looks like it was that corner back
Yeah,
there to RJ because he just disappeared, and now Judge is here.
he died on the exact same corner where I died.
Yep, that's what it looks
Basically.
like. I don't think we have
Yeah.
recording of it because I think Yoda was too far back, but I can take a
Yeah.
quick peek. So yeah,
Also,
there.
like 2 corners away from finishing the race, bro. That's unfortunate.
It's
Yeah, yeah,
so
yeah.
painful. It's
Oh,
so
yeah, I know
unfortunate.
that.
It's how it is when we get to this level of competitiveness. Like,
Yeah, one mistake and it's over.
yeah,
It's part of the thing, it's part of the deal. I mean, competitiveness all aside, it's a good thing. Like,
Oh,
Pixel.
went too far. Too far.
good to see that we're all at a really high level competing. It's fun.
Oh, still too far back. Let's see if we catch
Oh,
it.
yeah.
It would be right here, I think.
Yeah, he died here.
Oh
Yeah,
no, he
there it
was
is.
no, he was already off.
Yeah,
Oh, he
boosted
took
he,
that
that.
corner
he
way
did
too
go
wide.
wide there, but it looks like he was already behind the group, so it must have happened before that, maybe. Let's see if
Maybe.
we can find it just real quick. Was it there? Oh no, it's this corner right here. Because he's nowhere, and there he is. He went off there. He
Yeah.
went off where
Yeah.
Gore went off. Got it.
Oh.
Okay.
yeah.
Unfortunate. And
And
as
then
you
he
can
took
probably
this one really
imagine,
bad. Yeah.
unfortunate moment for RJ. It could have happened to anybody, but it does ultimately result in BSB collecting the necessary points.
Yeah.
Welcome
So-
to Acceleron.
Yeah. So there it is. Beautifully janky phone
pick.
screenshot. Yeah.
Yeah, well, those are the best ones, bro.
So Dasher got the W, which I don't think anybody saw coming.
No.
I mean, he really wasn't like with them for a couple minutes. But
I mean,
yeah.
he's still a top driver.
Oh,
so
absolutely.
He was gonna have this win.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I just meant like for a good chunk of the race, it was just these three racing for the lead. But yep. And then it was Joda, and then Matthews was fourth, so that locks up the W for Shaded Speeders. And then Nader gave it his best shot, but Frost got third. And even if RJ had gotten ahead of Judge, to even just Judge, Frost's points were too much. So there it is. Unfortunately, Chroma Striders went out with a wet fart of a finishing 9th and 10th.
Funny
Very
how the split
unfortunate.
images ended it right next to each other.
Right? Right there in 4th and 5th. Yeah, so with that, congratulations, Shaded Speeders. You are the Nitrox champions. You will head up to Acceleron next season, so congratulations to Matthias, Edward, Acceler, Joda, Edu, and Jarl. And
Congrats, dude. Welcome to Acceleron.
it's too bad we didn't get to see Maurice this season, but
Yeah, dude.
yeah, no.
Yeah, real life.
He had some stuff come up, and it is what it is.
Yeah.
Second place by the skin of their teeth. Dandube keeps the team alive, and by doing this, guarantees that this team will live at least 3 seasons. So that's kind of
Damn.
huge.
BSB just does not die, apparently.
BSB died, came back, and now is going to live for a little while longer. So Up to Acceleron for them. Dandube, actually did pretty well this season despite the horrendous flub on their home track. Judas, Frost, Velocity, Wolf Racer, and Judge, they all did very well. It was a very well-rounded team. So,
Yeah, great roster, dude.
props to them.
Props to them. Welcome to the big boy club.
So
Where
then
people totally we don't fumble in Acceleron, right? We don't make mistakes.
never.
Never, dude. We're perfect, bro.
I say, knowing damn well what I'm going to be putting up on my screen here in a few minutes.
Oh no.
Staying in Nitrox, third place, Hyperspace Renegades. Unlucky for these guys.
Yeah, it was really close.
Yeah.
Did we see Jolt Out? I don't remember if Jolt Out raced. I think we did. I think he did. Once?
We
maybe?
did, yeah. Once. Yeah.
Not sure. Maybe.
Yeah, he raced once, yeah.
So I think maybe Igor was the only driver we didn't get to see from them this season.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah, because we saw Copper, Mickey. Yeah, we saw everyone except Igor, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that was good. Really close. I mean, it came down to just the narrowest margin. I'd say they're favorites. No matter what happens, I'd say they're favorites to move up next season.
Yeah.
I guess we don't really
It's
know what
them
happens
or-
with some of the teams that get demoted,
yeah.
but they clearly have it in them.
Yeah.
And then two teams to say goodbye to. Fusions, one of the
Let's have to
OG,
pay respect.
one of the OG console
Rest in
teams.
pieces.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Sad to see them go.
it is a
Yeah.
bummer. Dasher did the best he could. The best way to sum up their season would be the word unfortunate.
Yep.
Unlucky.
Lots of accidents, yeah.
Yep. Ed Swole, Dragon P, TJ, Pesh, Yoda, Dragon P. Everybody was out there. Everyone raced except for Rabbits. Rabbits joined and then disappeared, I guess. But
Yeah.
it's too bad we didn't get to see him. I remember him from the first game. He was pretty decent in a bag car. So, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Hope
farewell.
you guys can find a new team, either existing or brand new, and just keep on going.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's kind of a bummer to see two like OG console teams go.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it is what it is. Gotta bring your A game. So
It could be anyone.
yeah, it could happen to anybody. Very true. Also, Chroma Striders. Farewell. They gave it their best shot. Most of this team drove at some point this season. I think everybody. I can't remember if Bunny was able to. I think she was supposed to race one or two, but I don't remember if it actually that the stars aligned properly.
I don't remember seeing Cyber Speeders, so probably not.
Most of them, from what I heard, had real life stuff coming up, so they had no time. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's unfortunate.
It sounds about right. But yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, it's too bad. Actually, this was the first team I was on back when it was High Rollers, season 4.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a part of me that's bummed to see it go, but it is what it is. Hopefully, everybody here will find a new team and keep going. There's a lot of potential on this team, just waiting to be unlocked. So, thanks for the ride, Fusions and Chroma Striders, and yeah, maybe you'll get revived one day with Thrash Agendan or Evo slapped on the end of it, or Edo.
Again, Dawn.
Fresh.
But hey, what are you trying to tell me?
That's a
Chroma
stupid
Striders
name.
Thrash Agendan wouldn't be a great team name?
Yeah,
No.
add an Evo there too, just in
No.
case. Thrash again, Dawn Evo. Let's go.
Edo, Chroma Striders, Thrash Agendan, Evo.
Damn.
Hell yeah.
That's some cursed shit.
Liveries are just an amalgamation of every other team livery.
It's just paint splatter.
You mean some Cronenbergs? Okay, I see.
Yeah, exactly, Cronenberg.
Kill me. What am I? Oh God.
All right.
But yeah,
Well,
it's freaking great to have these teams, and hope to keep seeing the drivers somewhere.
now we go to the finale, drivers finale,
I see a
and
lot of yellow.
excitingly, every team has a driver in the finale for Nitrox.
Hey,
So that's
Yeah.
pretty hype. And Matthias got it week 1. Gunnar got it week 2. RJ got one week 3. Then Joda got one week 4. Matthias, RJ, and Joda combined their forces and said this podium is ours, and so no one got it week 5.
I mean, it had to happen.
Yeah.
It happened before, and it just had to happen again.
I'm surprised it didn't happen more often, actually, considering how often they all raced.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I
I mean, that proves that everyone's still competitive, not outside. Not it's not that top heavy this time.
And
Yep.
BSB grabbed 3 invites in the last 5 weeks.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, and all of them no captains and co-captains except the other teams.
Yeah.
True.
Yep. Yeah, it was in Dandoob did not get the invite. So, wait a minute. Oh my goodness, the realization that Dandoob could have had this finale invite.
Yeah.
Oh. This would be his finale
Yeah.
invite. Dasher would have had to get it here, week 10. So Frost wouldn't have gotten his, but yeah, it's crazy.
Also, since Fusions has always been BSB's rival, to give it to Dasher on the one that Dan should have had is just even funnier.
It's poetic. But yeah, so Dasher got his and Nader got his. So this is a crew. This is a great group of drivers right here. Every single one of them.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited to see how they all do. I mean, it's truly like
Lobby, yeah.
this finale like plucked all the best drivers from Nitrox.
Yeah, definitely.
So very excited to see how this goes. Let's take a look at their tracks.
Oh, these are different tracks.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
So normal circuits, no sprints here. We have The Pretender 2 by your boy Gore. We also have Jurassic Jam by your boy Gore, providing 2 of the tracks for the Nitrox finale. Then we have Unleashed Pre. It's one of the names of all time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Yeah,
I don't like that
definitely
it's
is.
called, and this isn't, it's not pronounced Pricks, it's pronounced Pre. So
Great.
Gunnar named this track Unleashed Pre. Like,
Probably
bruh.
knew exactly
That
what he was
is
doing.
Is it
definitely
say-
a name.
It sounds like interesting. But
Yeah.
then we have Banana Bonanza.
We all
as
know
their
that
last
track.
track.
We all love it.
Sounds
Yes.
like an Animex track. Just
It's-
the way he named
Wow.
Banana
Wow.
Bonanza. Wow, I'm like insulted. I think.
it.
I mean, he
That hurts
did
my
one
feelings.
called Banana Swirl in the last game, so
just
Did
the
he really?
way
Yeah.
it's just the
Oh.
way it's named.
Well, that's just
dude.
how I. That's just how I. All my tracks have that alliteration in this game. I just kind of rolled with
Yeah, but
almost all
have
of
you
them.
ever seen Animex's tracks? He also does that, so you know.
that's not a bad thing, though.
Yeah, you're right. He does do that a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooga
well.
Booga Slam.
Booga Booga
Just,
Slam.
you know. Just
It is what it is.
Astral Ascent. Just some.
I mean, Banana Bonanza is like too. It just sounds so good together. I couldn't not.
Yeah.
I'm honestly surprised Banana Bonanza hasn't been used before. I think they've got a really good set of tracks, though. There's a good mix of, fast but also a bit challenging. You guys raced any of these?
Yeah.
I've raced
Banana
Pretender and
Bonanza.
Banana.
Yeah.
Yeah, just Bonanza, I think. I mean, it's a known track. We always vote for it when it shows up on pubs. We've all played it like at least 10 times.
It's
But
true.
I don't know about the other ones. I don't think I played any of the
I've
other
raced
ones.
Pretender a few times. It's shown up in pubs. It is on the longer side.
Yeah, it
Oh,
is.
so it's gonna be a long finale then. Cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be a pretty long finale. All these tracks are pretty decent in length, so
Yeah.
yeah, it's gonna be a bit of an endurance affair for everybody involved.
Finally.
But yeah, I'm good for it. Excited to see it. We don't have
Pray for
dates
Nader's internet.
finalized yet. Yeah, for sure. Hopefully everybody's internet and their hardware can hang in there for long enough.
At least for like 9 minutes at a time.
Also, milestone servers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is quite a group. I've driven all these tracks. They're all pretty darn good in my opinion. I think one of the X factors is actually going to be right here. People remembering the Jurassic Jam has boulders. Also, Jurassic Jam has like one of those like the ramp 180s, and it's hidden. You know, it's not hidden, but you will if you haven't practiced, you're gonna forget it's there. So.
Oh yeah, it sneaks up on you, especially if you're playing it blind.
Yeah, so you got to make sure you have practiced. I would imagine people in a finale would practice, so it shouldn't be a problem. But if you go into this blind, you're really gonna hate yourself.
It's on
Yeah,
them.
especially
if
for
they go in
Jurassic
blind.
Jam, I assume. Like, with how high level the group is, I imagine if you get hit by one of those boulders, it's just over.
Yeah, so
There's no immunity for boulders, so you
Nope.
really gotta dodge them. And if you get hit, it's just probably just done.
One of those reasons, though, why it's collisions off. Thankfully, so this whole finale will be collisions off. There are some portions of Banana Bonanza where if there could be severe consequences if we did collisions on. So, you know.
Yeah, those sideways jumps.
Yeah, those sideways jumps are risky, as they are. So if you include collisions, it could get real ugly. So yeah, no, you got to be collisions off. So every track will be collisions off for this finale. And yeah,
Nice.
we'll move it right along because we are at the hour mark in the episodes. We're doing good.
Damn, already, dude?
Yeah, dude. We're already at 1 hour and we're doing good. It's actually a good time. I thought we were further in, honestly. I was like, man, I feel like we've been going for an hour and a half.
This felt like 15 minutes, but okay, sure.
All right, well, let's head off to Acceleron. So, Acceleron.
Oh my god, it's the same track!
What do you know?
Not
It's
again.
Cosmic Drift again!
Not again! Oh no! Not again!
Look away, Soul! Look away! Watch my POV for a good chunk of this race.
Nice.
Because I had one of those races. Let's stop to it. All right, so here we are. I guess I could show off who all was in this race. Let's back up just a little bit.
Wait, you had a blue build? Really?
See, I told you it wasn't running barriers. Hold up. I actually do want you to see this. You were like, you swore up and down I still have my barrier mod on, but between sessions, I did switch to the full blue build.
Wait, how did you get 7 handling? How?
I don't remember.
You run Dynamo.
Yeah, I did. I ran Dynamo. Yep.
Damn.
Yeah, I legitimately did take the barrier perk off. So I wasn't fucking with you when I was jumping the barriers. I had to jump them. Yeah. So skip the loading. Holy shit, we're racing. There we go.
I thought you were doing mind games.
Nope, it wasn't. I mean, I left it kind of open to it. I mean, I was telling you that they were there, and I was telling you that I wasn't playing mind games, but I kind of was willing to leave it a bit ambiguous just to mess with you. So immediately the stress is getting to me because I flub the very first corner and go wide.
That's not the worst thing.
It wasn't too big a deal, but I wanted to keep up with Kami, so I was like, man, I gotta hit this perfectly, and I was just really nervous for some reason. I don't know why I was so nervous for this race.
That is usually your corner. I never saw you flop.
Yeah,
one.
I only got it right once. Normally that's where I gain all of my time, and I only did it right once. So, yeah.
Oh, look at that slight drifting, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Great angle.
You know, I'm not like racing to get ahead of anybody right now. Just, use the slipstream, keep the boost up. It's like I still see Kami up there. Oh, right. Hang on.
Ooh.
Hang on. Hold up. We gotta cover this.
Someone
Gore,
clipped the
Bro,
wall.
great corner by you, but I don't.
Gore
Oh,
was so eager to get the finale invite, and this is soul crushing. Comes in, hits the boost, but he doesn't stick, so he just rockets off,
Yeah.
and that's the end of his race. He's just gone. That's such a
Yeah.
bummer.
Yeah.
This, oh my goodness.
Oh.
Yeah. So
That
I
was
have
close.
multiple like heart in my throat moments, and this is one of them. I clipped this wall and was like, "Holy shit, I'm alive!"
bro, how did you not die there? Jeez.
Yeah, I don't know. It was so close.
I think you're lucky the Z is as heavy as it is.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I really got away with murder there. But I
It's
stick
not
with
as
the.
theatrical as the save I had, but still.
No, yeah, your save was crazy. On you're talking about the one on Ramshackle. See, like, I missed it again,
no.
but so did Kami that time.
I mean, the ramshackle save that I had was good. It's just a shame I proceeded to then just throw
I
the race
know.
hard
I was
after
so
that.
bummed for you. See, I was mad that I messed up that corner back there because I would have been ahead of Kami and still had an extra boost. But when I saw him messed up, I just committed to using another pip. That way I could keep up with him. And at this point, I'm thinking to myself, I'm just proud that I'm actually racing Kami right now. The wall tap here is ugly, but I lose a lot of time here.
Yeah.
I was just
I
happy
mean,
to be
hey,
close.
you're making Kami fight for it the whole race.
For
so.
sure. I guess I should point out, we talked about the stakes for the the Nitrox teams going into it. There were no stakes in Acceleron. There was a slim chance, maybe, that Riptide could have passed Curlworks, but with me being where I am, it's literally impossible. So.
And
Yeah.
we sent in Jerzo and
Yeah.
And
So.
Neostorm was like, Neostorm had already won. Like mathematically, they literally could not lose.
And Conk and BHR were already demoted, so we're not focusing too hard on that at this point in time.
Yeah, and I think Weep died somewhere in lap 2. Like, he was in the top 5, and I don't see his name anymore, so he had an accident, and Jerzo didn't have much time, But I wanted to give him a race, at
Here we go,
least.
so this lap I hit it right.
Mm-hmm.
Little on edge,
almost
but
fell off.
little on edge, but it's the optimal way to hit it.
Yeah.
I tried to throw this race like multiple times. I still get the slipstream every once in a while from Kami.
Yeah, as long as you're in slipstream distance, you're never
Yeah,
out of it.
I cut that corner super close like every lap.
Yeah.
I mean, I was getting in the habit of cutting that tight enough because split image is wide enough. You can just go over it a good distance out before anything even happens.
I think Sam goes to Night Shifter. It's also a long car.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, most
unrelated, but I like how what Gord did to your livery. Like it makes it seem like it has a body kit in the back fenders.
Oh yeah.
So good.
Yep. I dig it. I messed up right there and lost some speed.
Oh my god, so
that
close
corner,
to that little wall.
That corner is such commitment. Both of those spiral corners are just major commitment. Really, all of them are just incredible amounts of commitment. You have to just send it and hope that you just stick. Yeah. Like, it took so much practice, so much death to get a clean run on this track.
Yeah, I remember practicing with you, and it felt like every practice run you would die at some point.
Yeah, every single one of them. So, now, we had an interesting situation at the end of this race. and it resulted in like 50 minutes of
Oh yeah, the
review and deliberation, and
Oh, that's right.
so I wanted to show this off for everybody. Let's get down. Oh, I just went too far. So, holy crap! First of all, uh, let's slow it down. Sorry. Remember that this is the thing. Go half speed. So on this screen, boink. There it is. So you have, cross the line. Garnables has third, and Advanced is fourth. But then on Advanced POV, we looked at this instead. Oh, the Riptide. I clicked on the link.
Let's
Whoops.
go!
Damn you, Riptide. How could you? So on this screen, like, Advanced is just here, and the bike is clearly behind at the line. So
we had to go frame by frame.
Frame by frame, and then we also grabbed these two cars and put them next to each other in game to prove that the Nissan is longer than the motorbike. And after like 50 minutes of putting footage together and everything, we decided that Advanced did get third. Advanced got third, and therefore gets the finale invite.
Advanced also had a
He broke the curse.
Advanced even had a boost bug on the start, so he just came like his timer was starting later. And like Shubi was fiddling around trying to find the perfect, start timer or whatever, and I just came in and said, "Hey, why don't you just go to the 30 seconds timer when the first, when the game ends, basically."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I dropped out of the call that day before the deciding and finish. What was the ultimate what clinched it to rule for Advanced get in?
Well, so we were already voting on it in the admin, in the staff chat. We had a vote going on the results of this one. But while we were voting, I was like, okay, look, we have Norton's POV. It's an unbiased POV. Obviously, Advanced has one way and Garnables has the other, but Norton is a third party. And in Norton's screen, they were inside of one another. So I was like, okay, but you could tell clearly that the motorcycle wheel was sticking out the back of Nissan. And the reason why we were didn't immediately use that to decide anything is because it was blurry. But also people thought that the motorcycle was clearly just longer than the Nissan Z. And finally, I was like, screw it, let's put them in game together and literally line them up side by side, like inside of one another with the collisions off, thing. And we proved that the Nissan Z is longer. So if you can see the back wheel of the motorcycle while it's doing a wheelie, it means that even if it was, no matter what, it wasn't ahead. So that's what clinched it. That was the nail in the coffin. We were already voting in favor of Advanced before we did that little measurement. But in my opinion, that's what totally sold me on the outcome. Okay. Also, even Milestone got this wrong because obviously Garnables finished ahead of Norton. So this is just silly. So,
yeah.
We took the worst quality screenshots imaginable, and yes.
Well, technically, that wasn't the final podium anyway, because that's still during the race countdown.
So it is. But yeah, there it is. So that leaves us with basically the results. Jerzo and Weeb had a rough day. Gore suffered, but I did well, so it meant that there was no movement. The other reason why this mattered, this little tiebreaker here, is because it determined whether or not Conquerors or BHR tied for fourth in points. If third place went to Garnables, then Garnables locks up fourth place for BHR. But because Advanced got it, they ended up tied. So Neostorm Evo, congratulations, back-to-back Acceleron winners. It's too bad we didn't get to see Akiro though. I really wanted to see him race this season.
Yeah, that dab looks amazing, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Too bad we didn't get to see it on track.
And they definitely
But
tried.
still, everyone else raced, and yeah.
Yep, they did. They did a good job. They did what they needed to do.
They are the team to beat again.
Mm-hmm. So congrats to Animax and the rest of the team on another great season. Second place was CurlWorks. I'm very happy with how this season went. All of us had an equal amount of contribution, I'd say. At least, on track.
Yeah, pretty much. You raced like evenly across the board.
I think
I'd say.
only Dragon Shark raced less. He had 2 races. Everybody else raced 3 times. Happy we were able to do that. Super cool. Proud of everybody on the team.
Almost did that.
What'd you say?
It's okay.
You okay? You okay there?
Sorry, you were like,
Yeah,
it sounded like you were mumbling. I couldn't hear you.
It's late here, dude. It's like 1 a.m.
Oh yeah, you're good. You're good. So yeah, I mean, I think the biggest thing is that we proved that we could compete. I think everybody who's plugged in knew that CurlWorks was going to be a good team, but
yeah,
people who weren't plugged in, who were looking at the first game stats, like Cobalt when he did his couch episode, was really skeptical.
Yeah.
So I don't know that.
I saw that episode and they looked at the roster. Not even a word about me, and I feel a little bit hurt about that.
Yeah, right. I was like, we're just gonna ignore that Billock is here. I guess.
Sure, technically my league stats were bad because before then the only time I raced was Wildfire in season 5 when basically Mickey and the entire team, myself included, weren't being super competitive.
Right.
Like we purposely picked off meta because it's fun.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for those that actually know you guys and know about the team, like it was always it always looked like a top three team.
Right.
Don't
exactly.
take it
There's
hard.
no way you would have been demoted to Nitrox. There's no
It's
way.
just a Cobalt opinion, dude. Like he's so out of touch. It's not even funny. Like
I'm out of touch.
Yeah, like when I
You're
saw
so old,
CurlWorks,
dude. Go home to your family.
dude, like when I saw the lineup of CurlWorks, I was like, yeah, top 3.
Top 3
There
team.
we go.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, I mean, anybody doubting you though is going to give you that little bit of motivation, So even though it came from Cobalt, who isn't really plugged
Cobalt.
in, still motivated us, and so we're very happy with the result. We wanted to win, didn't quite pan out. Still happy with the result.
Riptide place, nothing to know.
You return home.
All right.
You're right.
Return home to 3rd, you mean?
Yes.
Yes.
Return home to 3rd.
Yeah. We are kind of used to the bronze, huh?
The curse returns.
Yeah, always. We almost had the same amount of races, dude. Like Mac had 6, everyone else had, I think, 4, except Jerzo. Jerzo had 1 race, and Happy had 0.
Yeah,
yes,
and I got 3.
It's too bad
and
that
we got
Happy kind of checked
3.
out.
Yeah, we got 3. And I got 3 too. I only had 3 with Weep. I think it was Juampeee and FX had 4 races, and me and Weep had 3. Yeah.
No, I had 3 as well.
You had 3 as well? Okay, I thought I had 2 more than once. Okay. What was it, 3?
Well, given your situation, it was still a pretty well balanced roster for you guys.
Yeah.
I mean, you raced most of the season with just 5 drivers.
5.
Yeah,
and you didn't even get Weeb
Weeb
until the back half of the season, so it's like, no.
Yeah, like we lost both of our Honda players, the Turbo, Turbo City, and the EF. Happy I had the EF. If Happy would have communicated a bit better, I would have replaced Happy with Judge because Happy wasn't in the mood of playing since week 3 or 4, but I didn't know. So
Judge is
yeah,
already in Nitrox. Would he be able to do that?
Yeah, but they
Judge.
picked him up at the same time. They
I
picked him up in
picked
the
up
mid-season
I
draft.
I picked up Weep around week 6, and I would have picked Judge around week 6 as well. But if I would have known that Happy didn't want to play, but yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. Yeah.
Well.
All in all, I think we did great with 1 Swift, 3 Balance, and 1 Rocket car. So yeah,
It was a good effort.
third place.
You still did really well. Actually achieved a
Yeah.
lot given the car lineup and everything. So it's definitely something to look back on and be kind of proud of. I'd say.
Everyone did great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Weep implemented himself really well. So good job.
Mm. So you guys will be back in Acceleron next season, along with CurlWorks and Neostorm. But we have a couple teams to say goodbye to, though, as they head down to Nitrox. First one, actually, I don't know, I'm covering them in different orders, but they tied for 4th. BHR also returns home to 4th place.
To 4th place.
Yeah, where they feel like they're most at home.
The order is restored.
Yes, order is restored. Norton did a lot of heavy lifting for this team this season.
Yeah,
he did.
Chubby did the best he could. Very unlucky with some stuff that was outside his control, but is what it is. Yep, literally with the controller
They also
having
had
issues.
a few no-shows. Yeah.
No, Roro and Ivan both had a couple races. I know Mirison had a couple races. Stargazer raced a couple times as well. So, everybody got their share, and the only driver they didn't get was Ty.
A strong driver, dude. If Ty would have raced a few times, like he could have changed some outcomes. Definitely.
Unarguably one of the best bikes as well.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I think it's a bummer. You could tell, like, both Happy and Ty, the remnants from the Masters League.
Yeah.
And you could tell they were ultimately feeling the same way as everybody else did from there, which is fine. You're allowed to have that opinion. It's just unfortunate that they had stuff come up and also just didn't seem super motivated to race, which is fine. It just, it ultimately held up some of the teams they were on a bit.
They didn't survive the transition to the second game. That's it. Like, yeah.
It is what it is. I mean, they're still great drivers.
Which is very sad. It's unfortunate. I would like to see them again, but, it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Is Billock the only active?
FX and Billock.
And Nader and RJ.
True.
And Nader and RJ, yeah, exactly. Those 4.
That's really it, though.
Yeah. Nader, RJ, FX, and Billock.
Like, Alpha still plays the first game. I think everybody else more or less pieced out.
Judas. We forgot
Judas
and Happy.
Right, Judas
too.
Yeah.
Judas and Happy are also from Masters League.
Yeah, but Happy didn't really race, so I don't know if that really counts anymore.
Yeah, he kind of checked out.
He's kind of, I think he's checked out of here. But, hey.
Yeah.
It is what it is. And then, whoops. Scrolled through them so fast, it's like they didn't exist. Away Conquerors go. We don't even really know what the fate of this team is right now. It sounds like they have a couple members who are interested in keeping this team together.
Okay.
But we'll see what happens. Zephyr, we know, won't be the owner or captain. Didn't race.
Finally.
He got, faced some punishment for that, which, it is what it is. Wish we could have known from the beginning, but we learned. We didn't have proper rules and vetting on that from the get-go. That's partially on staff, I suppose. It's not something really expected to have to deal with, but, I mean...
Yeah, it's one of
Yeah.
those things that it sounds obvious enough, like, oh, we don't need rules for this.
But then you
until-
realize, yeah, you know.
Agreed.
Gladbag's never appeared for this team. To my understanding, he just kind of joined the team and then ceased to exist entirely.
Is Gladbacks in the Xbox, right?
I don't
As far
remember
as
which
I know.
platform he's on, but yeah, he basically just poofed.
I've only
Johnny,
ever seen him like occasionally in pubs. Like
yeah,
outside of him joining this team, I don't think I ever saw him in the server at all.
yeah, he never really
Yeah.
messaged. It just, yeah, it happens. People join and then they go inactive and don't participate. Conquerors was in a rough start from the get-go, so they kind of just had to take what was available. Fortunately, one of those drivers available was advanced, and he was kicked ass. Honestly, he earned that finale invite. So
Alyssa was no
He
slouch either.
yeah, Alyssa
Like,
is no
F1?
slouch, man. I don't know
Yeah.
if she just got unlucky or if it was a car thing, but like I did an event with them today, and Alyssa was very adequate in cars that were in Swift cars. Like was keeping up. Like she is a steal for whatever teams can get her. I think she'll thrive big time in Nitrox.
Yeah.
So if you're a Nitrox captain and you have spots to fill, if you're a new team, it's somewhere to look for sure.
Yeah.
Arrow
Alyssa
did a great
and-
job with deliveries. Did the best he could in the races. I don't remember if Johnny
Mm.
actually got to race.
No, we didn't see
No,
him.
he didn't. No.
I know he was around the server. He at least messaged us in the Curlwork server a few times.
Yeah.
Just didn't line up for him. And then Elias was unavailable. Couldn't race the first half of the season. And then he's only able to race one day in the weekends. So we only got to see him in the Sandivore a couple times. He was quick though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he would
Yeah,
make
he
that
did
thing work,
Ramshackle. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
which I think was the best off-road track in the season anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was.
Dude, Advance was definitely the heavy lifter of the team
Mhm.
with Alyssa.
I think he got like almost half the points of the
I
entire team.
I think so,
He
yeah.
got 95%. He got 95% of the points for the whole team. 95%.
I think
Just
Shuby
him.
did the rough calculation. He did a calculation in the last episode, and he said that of all the
95.
points they scored, it was like 48%. When you consider that is a team of 7 drivers and one has 48% of the points, that's crazy. After finishing third, that was easily over 50%.
Yeah.
Like,
no
Advanced
question.
literally carried this team, like in the most literal sense. Some of it was outside their control, but like Advanced performances got them 4th place
Yeah.
Yeah.
for sure.
That's gonna definitely be a heavy hitter if he stays
Yeah.
in Nitrox next season.
For
Yeah.
sure. For sure.
I mean, hey, he clinched a finale out for himself too. So
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
We can talk about that now.
He deserved that. He
Hey,
spent
dude,
the whole
the
season fighting for
grind,
that
man.
invite, bro.
And I maneuver 7'd him on Riptide Wave Pool.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, you just blocked. You maneuver 7 yourself to
Yeah.
block him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did. I pulled off of maneuver 7. On his POV, I didn't actually turn my car in front of him. We were just locked to each other side by side. So that's good. But on my POV, I was like, Milestone is not about to fuck me out of this. I'm gonna make damn sure my whole freaking car is in front of him. So I just turned sideways in front of him. Oh man. So he missed on a finale invite in that race, but then next time we faced off in week 10, I did get it, or he got it because I already had my invite. I think that's interesting to think about. Look at these
Doubles the
colors,
podium.
man. Look at
There's a
these
lot of
colors.
blue. There's a lot of white.
Yeah.
Damn.
So no real surprise, but Kami got an invite
Of course,
early
yeah.
in the season, and then we have this. Bizor got the
Oh,
finished second place to Kami on Heart Tremors. However, Bizor has officially retired from the league. Fantastic driver, Xbox Season 3 champion. Beat me in that finale. I'm going to miss him. Great freaking driver, great dude. But he was ready to move on to other things. To not, sweat in this league every week. And, that's a respectable choice. Because he left, we decided to move the invite down to the last person on the podium. I think it was the only decision that made sense. If you were gonna pass the invite on, obviously you wouldn't want to just give it to somebody.
Yeah.
So Billock will get to race in the finale in his place.
Yep.
Because he was on third. So congrats on that.
Yeah, I'll do my best.
Yeah. I'm excited to have you with me there. I'm gonna miss Visor, but at least I got another CrusherEX driver with me.
For a sweep.
Yes, sir. And then we got
Safe.
Pato from Neostorm. Great driver, great dude. I love Pato. I'm super happy to have him in this group with us.
Definitely a contender for top rookie of the season.
Yep, for sure. I think people seem to. He's so good that a lot of people forget that he is a rookie. You think like rookie of the year, you're thinking like Judge and F1 Wolf Racer and some of them advanced, but no, Pato is also a rookie. So yeah,
Thanks to him, we have the out of bounds stuff. So he's been here for a while now.
Huge member of the community, great dude. So super happy about that. Big Mac on crack takes the GT Scorcher, a balanced car to the finale.
Yes.
And then Fedestic and myself are in for CrusherEX. Weave Driving.
Back Kuro invites.
Weave Driving gets the call up from Street League. Immediately grabs the finale invite.
Bro, his first ever Acceleron race, the dude gets an invite.
Did he win or did he finish just second and got the invite? I don't remember.
He finished second to Visor, I think, in Ramshackle.
Right, that's right. Yep. So he got the invite from that, which is just
I could have shut him out of that if I didn't choke.
No.
Yeah. It's okay. You got your invite on race 2. Don't you remember?
Oh, yeah, by technicality, yeah. I earned the street one. I'm happy with that.
Yep. And then Power Pipes stepped up, got his invite there, and Ooga Booga.
Ooga Booga, yeah.
Animax basically made damn sure he got himself an invite with Astral Ascent. And to be fair,
though. It was really close.
He had to fight for it. And also, he executed at least,
Yeah, if he was just a little bit slower, I would have caught him there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, literally chased him the whole race.
Yep, I mean it was a great race too.
Happened.
And then finally,
it finally happened.
Advanced.
All the work paid off.
Breaks through. It's so good to see, honestly. It's like, on the one hand, Conquerors is such a frustrating situation.
Yeah, it is.
But on the other hand, the drivers that participated for this team, they all, did the best they could. And so I think it's super cool that one of them got an invite. I'm really happy for Advanced. He earned that shit.
Oh, yeah.
Also, someone of Conquerors and BHR had to get an invite. It could not have been just top 3 teams.
Right. I was kind of looking at it. I was like, we were really hoping that this would be Gore. Gore put in so much work on Cosmic, and it was so soul-crushing to see him go off on that corner on the first lap. My heart sank. I was like, no! And I was like, all right, it's on me. I got to go get Kami. Yeah.
If only for the principle of the thing.
Absolutely. Yeah, so let's check out those Acceleron finale tracks, yeah? Got some familiar ones. Pretender 2 by Gore and Unleashed Pre by Gunner are back. But Acceleron gets a couple exclusives with Kami's Crimson Cube and Animax's Cosmic Typhoon.
Oh, God.
What do you guys think?
Both of them.
I'm looking at Cosmic Typhoon. I'm getting like astral flashbacks immediately.
No. It's not as bad. It's not.
It's not as bad. It is definitely not as bad.
There's no poison. There's no poison or anything. It's just it's very straight line focused. Cosmic Typhoon is very very straight line focused, and there's a few jumps. And Crimson Cube is just technical as hell. Dude. It's
Yeah.
It's
it's
really
really
like
cute, but
technical.
it's mostly square turns. Yeah,
I honestly
like
like Crimson
Crimson
Cube.
Cube.
I've raced it a couple times.
yeah,
It's a
it's a really
good
one.
track, yeah.
Although apparently it has
careful
some
with-
really nasty respawns.
Exactly. Be really careful with dying there because the respawns are. What I mean, not most. There's only one where you go over that thing where on top of where Brett's car is. That if you don't hit that right, you respawn like 5 to 7 seconds.
Yes, it was. Well, yeah. So it is 5 to 7 seconds now, but it used to be like all the way. I think it's not even in frame. It's like way back in here, somewhere. There's a corner, and you would respawn all the way up there, and you have to come all the way back down to here. It was.
like
It's
no.
really bad.
Almost like a quarter of a lap.
Yes, it literally was like a 20-second time loss. A new version of Crimson Cube was just uploaded. Kami thinks he fixed the respawn issue. I sure hope so, because if I have it happen, I might just chuck my freaking controller out the window. I'm gonna be so mad. I mean, it's rough. If you get that respawn, it's rough. So this section right here is really important to hit properly.
Yeah. Thankfully, they're all collisions off, so you can really focus on your lines.
Mhm.
But still, they're tricky tracks.
For sure. It's a cool track, though. I really like it. For the most part, it's actually so technical that it does get on my nerves sometimes. But I think it'll be good for this finale. I think technical and tricky is what Acceleron is all about at the end of the day. You know,
it's supposed to be hard.
it's the best of the best on the toughest tracks. If it just feels right, even if it does bug me sometimes, it's just how it should be. So,
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm excited to go out there and race all these, and 2 finales. So I've got a lot of training to do.
Yeah.
A lot of
Also,
work to
they're
do.
all circuits as well, so long
Yeah.
finale ahead.
Yeah, absolutely. Long finale. And Animax likes to make long tracks, so I don't think this one is his longest by any means, but it is definitely a longer track. So,
Yeah.
yeah. And yeah, I think that wraps things up.
I'm still eating, don't mind me.
Yeah.
Now he just got seconds at some point.
Yeah.
I just stole some more cereal from behind the counter.
I'm trying to remember if I've got anything else to say. I guess coming up soon, we're going to have some different episodes of this show with finales coming up. There's that to look forward to, but they were all previewed now. So it means that I'm going to start talking about different stuff. We're going to get... we may have a "What the hell are you doing?" milestone. Why would you do this to us episode? We got some... we'll have events to talk about, like the Bread Bowl, King of the Mountain, all these other events. There's a lot of them already. There's a few that have already happened. Lots to talk about. So it's going to start to change a little bit as we leave season 6 behind.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Yep.
it's the last normal episode. Going forward, I mean, obviously the finale. We'll have episodes for the finales, and they're not going to be at the same time, so, but we'll get some new stuff in here. We'll have some fun conversations. Maybe we'll start getting really creative, talk about just random bullshit.
Video games other than Hot
While
Wheels.
playing
Yeah.
Among Us or something like that, yeah.
Yeah. And you keep tuning in because I will tease some Bread Bowl stuff, I may say, hey, by the way, this track is going to be in the event, or hey, this one is not going to be in the event. So, it'll make some incentive for people to keep tuning in. Don't abandon me because the season's over.
Nah, we're gonna keep showing up. Don't worry.
No. I know.
Mm.
I mean, Soul basically lives here.
Yeah, pretty much. He has his bunk bed around there somewhere.
Soul's here on community service.
Community service.
I have done some bad things.
He's a bad
Also, I
man.
apparently come around here too much. Like that belly is getting out of control, dude. You have to stop giving me donuts.
Ah, but they're constantly making them. It's my bakery, and I can't stop baking. Always cooking.
Always cooking. That's good. You're
Oh
always
man.
baked. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys for joining. Who knows?
Thanks
Maybe
for
maybe
having me.
I guess I'll wait till the finales before I send some of these, get rid of these and move some of the teams around. I hadn't even thought
Keep them
about the
around
fact
for
that like
souvenirs.
I haven't moved any of these, and now the season's over. It's about time for them to go. Chroma Striders and Fusions, you guys get to hang out until the driver finales happen, and once they're done, you're out of here. Yeah.
Can't wait to see what the new teams are gonna be, dude.
I'm excited to see who's gonna own them, because we know
Yeah, true.
Acceleron is gonna be one of the teams is gonna come from there. Street's gonna get the other. And another thing I'm looking forward to seeing is I kind of hope that Conquerors rebrands. If they stay
I hope so
together,
too.
I hope they rebrand. I think they
Yeah.
need
Yeah.
I think they need a new image after the last couple
The-
seasons.
The time from RMD is over. He left the team. We saw what happened to them. They have to rebrand, bro. Like
I would really
it
like to see
can't
them rebrand.
it can't go on like this.
Yeah.
Maybe resurrect Rally Monsters or something in their place.
Rally
Oh, that would
Monsters,
be
Thrash
nice.
again, Dawn Evil. Let's go.
Oh hey, baby, high roller crash again, Evo.
You guys are forgetting the Edo at the beginning. It's
Oh,
Ito.
sorry.
Edo High
Sorry,
Rollers
sorry.
Thrash Again Done Evo, okay? Gosh, could you imagine trying to write that all in one freaking how long would that be? How long is
That would be a
Poor
hell of a
Scooby, man.
sponsor for the cars, bro.
their car sponsor their car sponsor is just a fucking dictionary dealer.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
word.
Well,
So many.
thank you guys for joining.
Thank you.
Thanks
dude,
for having us.
Yeah,
Thanks for having us.
of course. Always fun to have you guys on.
Mhm.
We will do another one of these soon. I don't know if all you guys will be here for that one, but
Dude,
yeah.
Just ping us.
Yeah, like
Cool,
always.
cool.
Just be like, yep, you're here now. Recording. Surprise.
Go ahead, Rampy. Go ahead.
What?
God.
Oh, yeah, it's time.
Oh no, we gotta do it now?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
no.
time. The time has come.
We always do it, Jumpy.
We gotta
Part
do
of
it,
the
okay.
show.
Jumping, you gotta do it.
We gotta say goodbye in a proper way then. We died!
The mic flooded. Discord just muted half of that.
Oh, really?
It did. Try it again.
No, nah, it's over. No,
Oh.
it's a one and done. I'm sorry.
Bye, everybody. It's a one and done,
Bye,
apparently.
everybody.
The show's
Have
not a
good
one and done, but the is. Catch you all next week.
Remember, invest in Pro Works.
Curlworks.
That doesn't
Oh my
work.
God,
then.
they're
It doesn't work as
copying
well.
us.
See, you bitch.
Traitor, deserter.
Zerda.
Deserter.
Deserter. Is that all I am to you guys now? Just a deserter.
I mean, you could come back, but
I don't think I will.
I don't know.